claiming that they were continuing to spread incel rhetoric when questioned about the pricing. The tweet was posted in response to one of Pokemon's tweets, which she later deleted, which said, "You're a dumbass who lacks reading comprehension skills, so you resort to regurgitating idiotic incel rhetoric instead of easily reading up on basic CPG/food industry practices. Praying for you." No matter how Pokimane tried to tell her side of the story, she couldn't change the public's perception about her that easily. Her cookies were already overpriced, and even though she claimed that she was only responding to one fan, how her words were perceived was very different. What made this situation even worse was how Pokimane had stated in the past that she wouldn't compromise her morals for money.
No, and it's not because I got like $10 million, it's just because I'm good as I am. Why would I compromise my morals and ethics for more money when I have money? Something about that is so cringe to me personally.
Charlie made the point of how irrational the whole thing was, considering how every streamer who makes it big literally does it thanks to their fans who dedicate their time watching these streamers and supporting them.
And the really foul part about all of this that my little noodle will never be able to wrap itself around is a streamer calling their audience broke or poor. Bub, your wealth was built on their backs. Them watching you supplied you with money through the ads that get played to them. Them directly donating to you took their money and gave it to you. If they weren't watching you, you would be getting no sponsors, which make up a lot of streamers' income. You need them, and you are dropping trouser and shitting in their mouth right now by just insulting them.
What's more odd is the fact that Pokimane made a few tweets 3 years ago talking about a similar issue when a streamer was called out for asking her fans to subscribe to her Twitch, as it didn't cost that much money.
But a sub is $5. At maximum, in whatever your currency is, it's maybe $10. And it doesn't matter how broke you are, if you have time to watch Twitch, you have $10.
This situation really showed Pokimane's hypocrisy.
3 years ago, she criticized another streamer for, it seems like she recognizes that insulting your audience for their financial situation is a horrible thing to do. Because 3 years ago, she made these tweets in response to someone who was shaming their audience over not donating $5 or subbing for $5. I saw people passing around these tweet links and she clearly was able to recognize then, hey, a lot of people that watch you might not be in the best financial situation, but that doesn't mean you need to be, nasty to them about it, or make them feel bad about it, or try and shame them or insult them. And then 3 years later, she just did.
Even though Pokimane did say that she was considering to re-evaluate the price of her product, it's still the same on the official website, and as more time passed, people have seemed to have forgotten about the whole incident. It remains to be seen how the whole situation will play out in the future, but as long as Pokimane has her loyal fans by her side, she will keep selling cookies no matter what the price is. However, Pokimane was not the only person on this list who was called out by Pokemon Zero for being blinded by their greed, as the next YouTuber decided to completely abandon their fans in exchange for easy money. Bubblecop started out as any other YouTuber does, but what set him apart from his competition was the drive and consistency he had from day one. By 2016, he created one of the biggest gaming channels, with most of his content centered around Minecraft and GTA videos. The YouTuber was living the dream many online creators have when they're just starting out on YouTube. So how exactly did Quebblecop go from averaging over 1 million views per video to losing almost 90% of his audience in the span of just a couple months?
He still gets views, he has an audience, but I would wager a guess he's lost 90% or 95% of his total viewer base. Because he used to average $1 mil per video. He used to upload pretty much the exact same videos, and I guess something must have happened along the way.
The answer to this was foreshadowed by Penguin Zero, who uploaded a video titled downfall of a massive YouTuber, where Charlie briefly talked about Quebblecop's future plans with his channel.
We need to remove the human element. Yes, it sounds good. We need computers.
That's spoken like a man who really cares about the content. If I'm to own 5 million channels, I realize the weakest link is the goddamn human. Organic is cringe. Machines are the way I do it.
In the video, Global mentioned his plans to move towards entirely AI-generated content after his other channel Blue was gaining popularity on YouTube. In other words, he was going to abandon his longtime fans and let AI do everything for him on multiple channels in order to get easy money and easy views.
And you can start as many channels as you want because they all function under the same brand. It's like Spider-Man, okay? There's so many different Spider-Man.
Why do you view that as a good thing? Why do you view this situation as a good thing? I mean, for you, I get it, because it's a lot of money, owning all those channels and all the ad revenue. But as someone who keeps presenting himself as a guy who doesn't care about the money and does it for good content, how can you possibly sit here and try and convince your audience of Rebel Flops that this is a good thing?
Even though there was nothing inherently wrong with creating another channel with an AI as the main character at the forefront, many of Kwebbelkop's fans were attached to his personality and resonated with him, rather than an artificially generated persona.
He wanted everything AI, and now he's completely digitized himself. He's checked Kwebbelkop into the cyberspace, and now all he does is AI related. And now he's just started releasing his first wave of fully AI-driven YouTube videos where he doesn't do anything at all. It's all AI behind the wheel.
While many people didn't believe Charlie when he first predicted that AI technology could be used to replicate entire personalities, people were in for a rude awakening, with Kwebbelkop leading the way in the race to digitalize his personality and lose so many of his fans in the process. But as a YouTuber had envisioned, Kwebbelkop uploaded his first video on the 1st of August 2023, which was created entirely with the help of AI tools.
Today, in Minecraft, I am stuck on one block. Can we survive? Watch until the end to find out. Oh my god, guys, it says break the block below you, but I can't lie, I'm kinda scared because I'm not sure if we'll actually regenerate, but let's just do it and we'll regenerate. This is insane.
Kwebbelkop had long hinted that he was going to quit uploading daily, but it still came as a shock to many of his web fans who felt betrayed that their favorite YouTuber was nothing more than an AI-generated model now. The comments on his first upload weren't too supportive of his decision either, with some reading, "This really shows how money and power can corrupt many people easily. He seemed genuine in his older videos, and now he has made his content soulless for more monetary gain." As well as, "This dude was my favorite YouTuber when I was like 8 or 9. I stopped watching him when I was 12, and honestly, in a weird way, I'm kinda grateful I never saw him slowly morph into the person he is today."
So here's one of his tweets about the AI video, just to give you a little insight. He didn't lift a finger, something that he proudly proclaims here. It is fully completed work without him ever actually being present for it. And he's going to make money off of it. It's of course not as successful as the videos where he actually does appear, but if he can just crank 20 of these puppies out every day, it's going to add up and probably end up being more lucrative and significantly less work, obviously, than if it was him behind the camera. Even just speaking about this just made my lights flicker because it's such a evil dystopian concept to have all of humanity replaced by AI counterparts that replicate their personality. And it's something that he seems very excited about for some reason, and I just don't get it.
It was obvious many fans felt betrayed because their favorite YouTuber couldn't even take the time to sit in front of a camera and record for a few hours, but was instead pushing out what they saw as lazy AI-generated content. Even though Kwebbelkop was gaining viewership on his AI channels, he failed to recognize legitimate criticism from fans and creators alike, who were concerned about content creators being replaced with AI soon. To battle this claim, Kwebbelkop did something that shocked even the most loyal of his fans. Kwebbelkop's response to all the criticism against AI-generated content was to double down and create an even more realistic AI version of himself, which led to even more criticism from Charlie. He argued that using AI models to create entire videos wasn't enhancing the user experience as Kwebbelkop was preaching, but rather it was simply just a lazy way to keep making money.
Right now, the only reason people ever click on Kwebbelkop AI videos is because they don't know that it's AI that they're going to be watching. It's there deceiving people. It's not there because people are like, man, this is really enhancing the storytelling that Kwebbelkop wants to tell. Which is such a goofy thing for him to keep spitting out. What story are you telling here, Kwebbelkop? The story of how Scrooge McDuck found a way to make even more money off minimal effort with AI tools? You're not telling a story. You're making Let's Plays and trying to replace yourself with so you don't actually have to even do the bare minimum of playing any games.
There's a lot about potential that that I have now automated away almost entirely. So it's really common that you run into merge conflicts. It's finally ready to merge something and it's conflict. Your CI is failing. But I have a green PR that uses some of our skills. And this is going to go and it's going to say, like, do any have CI failures because of like something we did wrong, or like didn't get caught very much, or maybe it's going to merge conflict because we're rushing to finish up a project or something like that. My PRs are always green.
All right, team, listen up. I've changed my mind. I'm gonna have a trouble.
I'll take the miso chicken. See that?
From getting arrested for faking stuff to receiving 6 months in prison for crashing reviews. There have been dozens of cases where YouTubers were arrested for the stupidest reasons. My name's Ryan, and we're gonna explore 8 of the most infamous cases of YouTubers getting arrested, starting with the iShowSpeed swatting incident. iShowSpeed has made a name for himself online for being as loud as humanly possible.
Yo, Chad, why this game so fun, Chad?
His entire internet persona thrives on energetic outbursts, which might make you think that his arrest was just a harmless noise complaint from his neighbors. However, the real reason behind his arrest was far more sinister. On the 8th of August 2022, Speed was just chilling in his background when, out of nowhere, a squad of police officers stormed through his door and began putting him in handcuffs.
Come to the back. Oh, bro. Hey. Hold on, I'll tell you why. Hey, what's going on? Hey, we're gonna talk. Hey, I'll tell you why. Good. Relax. Come to the back. Get my phone. It's right there.
Fearing for his own safety, Speed immediately told his cameraman to take his phone and go live to record the whole thing just in case.
Let's go live. Press it, bro. We'll explain. Press public, bro. What is going on? Your phone. We're gonna talk with you. Go loud, bro.
He also kept asking why he was getting arrested, since he wasn't doing anything remotely illegal at the time. Well, it turns out, someone called 911 pretending to be Speed and told them that he was going to harm himself and his family.
Someone called the 911 center and said with your name that you wanted to hurt your family, hurt yourself. So we came to make sure you're okay.
In other words, Speed was swatted by someone who knew his address. This incident happened just a day after another prominent streamer and YouTuber, Aiden Ross, was also swatted by someone in his audience. For context, swatting is when someone makes a fake emergency call to send a SWAT team or police to someone's address to stop a made-up crime, which, as you can imagine, is super dangerous. One of the most fatal examples of this took place in 2017 when a 28-year-old man named Andrew Finch was shot and killed because of swatting. This tragedy took place when 19-year-old Casey Viner called the police and told them there was a hostage situation in Andrew's home. So you can imagine just how scared Speed was at this time. One wrong move and he could have been seriously hurt or even shot by the cops. As a concerned fan commented, "Hopefully they catch the little troll that made that call. People get killed over this stuff. It's not funny at all." However, despite Speed's desperate attempts to explain the truth of the situation, he was detained and put behind bars. When the news of his arrest hit the internet, everyone began speculating about the reason. People weren't just worried about his safety, they were also concerned about what it meant for Speed's future. Getting arrested can mean the end of a YouTube career, with channels often getting terminated. For Speed, this posed a serious threat to his rapidly growing success. Fortunately, he was set free the very next day, but it wasn't cheap, because according to Speed, Aiden Ross had to bail him out for $20,000.
How much was her bail? It was $20,000.